Hey guys, I'm coming back here for the video, guys. Today we're gonna no clip inside and outside of Bo Jackson's turf field in Madden 26. So today we got a interesting one. This is obviously also called the Nike Field. It's a yard stadium from previous Maddens that is now in Madden 26. So some of the stadiums over the years, gets reused assets. This one's a little bit different in Madden 26, so it's kind of cool for that reason. We do have a gigantic sign that says Bo Jackson Turf Football, which is cool. We have some weird kind of things on the side of the building here, it looks like, so that's kind of interesting. On the other side, it's actually not the same on both sides, which normally with this type of stuff, when you're creating this stuff, it usually is kind of just like copy and paste on both sides. But it is not. We also have stuff inside here. So we have TVs inside. I'm not sure what that TV is actually showing. It kind of just looks like the side of the field. It doesn't look like anything crazy special. Same concept with these other TVs as well. So nothing really crazy TV-wise. But there is an inside, which I kind of find weird. I don't know why there's actually an inside, but there is actually an inside, which is, I guess kind of dope. We have a tennis court out here. Tennis court missing the actual tennis part. Like the actual netting part, but still cool. With a little walkway here. Looks really good. Random people all the way around this area. Now, this is not the biggest map of all time. It's a very small map. We have Nike World Headquarters, but just like we have seen from other maps as well, is even though it's small, it's very compact. Like, there's a lot of things going on at once. Are these bricks of cocaine? I shouldn't think that, but I don't know. It's EA Sports, man. What is this? Oh, this is a t-shirt. Oh, these are for t-shirts. This is a t-shirt press. Where you put the press down and then you get the symbol, the logo on the t-shirt. Ah, these are t-shirts, not cocaine. Okay, well, you know what? It's a 50-50 shot on that one. That's kind of cool, though. You have a t-shirt press in there. You got some other ones, just do it. More Nike stuff going on here. Then you have this bad boy right here, which is... looks like a refrigerator, kind of like a little sit-down area. This is kind of cool how they're using cargo containers as, like, a way to, like, do a makeshift business. That's kind of freaking dope, to be honest. It's such a random fact, but it's actually kind of freaking dope. Then we have over here, which is nothing really. We have a bunch of these taco vans, like, what, how many do we have? 2? Okay, that's not that crazy. But usually you don't have the same taco van, again and again. We have Find Your Past, which... the heck? Inside Find Your Past, you have this, like, random light green neon reflective thing on the ground. So I'm not sure why that's the case. How about this one? So this one doesn't have one, but it does have the neon green grass. So I guess that's interesting. Nike World Headquarters. Nice, nice, nice. On this side, nothing really going on. We also got ourselves some staircase to go to the actual field. And again, like I said, it's not the biggest stadium in the world. Map in the world. It's a very small map, but it gets the job done for what it is. We do, of course, have the little walkway here, which actually is fully designed. You can see it actually has, like, a side. It has, like, details and textures into the side and the bottom. So they really went out of the way to texture this for some reason. Not sure why. Now, there's no cars, but there are shadows of cars. So it's like there's cars not there, but they are there at the same time. We also do have 148 on that license plate. We have a little Jumbotrons, which we have a total of 2. We do have some yard signs up as well. So we have a little standing area for people to watch the actual game. Again, this is the yard, so as many people as you're going to have watch that. You also have bleachers on one side, bleachers on the other side. So Again, it's a very simplistic stadium, but it's not a bad map. It's not a bad map. Now my question is, oh wait, we have tennis courts on both sides? Okay. Kind of interesting. Did not expect that. And then what is this? It looks like a garage of some capacity. I was going to say, do we have anything special underneath the map? Because that last map, not the last map we looked at, but one of the maps we looked at, kind of there was stuff underneath the map, which always interests me. Because sometimes EA Sports likes to hide things. I'm not sure why the smoke is like, you guys see that, right? The smoke coming up from the ground. I'm not sure why there's smoke coming up the ground. 1. 2, this looks like a football leather. This doesn't even look like grass. This literally looks, I guess it could be just soil. Not actually grass, but soil. But it just looks like football leather. Like, look at these two. You see how they're completely different? I mean, I guess this is like kind of like dirt. I guess that's a soil or sod, but this looks weird. There's also more smoke coming out of like nowhere. What is going on here with the random puffs of smoke in the air? I'm not sure if there's like a legitimate reason for that, or it's just like that's just a thing. Because that's kind of interestingly weird. And then on the back here, got up here. Just reflection, okay. I thought there was actually like a reflection of something. I think it's just reflecting some red. Sometimes windows are kind of broken in this game, where they reflect random things for no reason. And then up here, same concept as down here. Nothing really changing there. So just kind of the same concept there. So, not bad, not bad, not bad. A little down here. Try to make sure we don't miss any little detail. That's something like when we do this series, you know, sometimes we go through the same thing like 6 times, but it's because there's sometimes I'm just oblivious and I miss something. So, what's the point of these chairs right here? Or these, I guess, benches right here? You kind of can't see anything on the field, right? And you can't see anything because of these tents right here and people walking. Stuff like that. It just kind of confuses me. Is it like that on both sides? It is like that on both sides. Okay, so I guess normally you wouldn't have these things here, and that's why. Normally you wouldn't have these tents here. So you would normally be able to sit there and actually see the field. Or that's the place where the players would sit, right? You sitting, waiting for the game to kind of go through, you know, waiting to get your side. But this is actually a really cool area up here, being able to actually see the stadium and see the field. So, as always, guys, we're going to continue this series as we find new stadiums and new concepts out there. So, we're going to continue doing some crazy stuff with this No Clip series. So, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.